Hey guys, Tom from Lunchtime here. Today we're going to talk about the cash sweepstakes websites. If you want to win cash online and you don't mind entering your information, then these websites are something to consider. As always, I'm 100% honest and I like to push sites that are legitimate. The only thing is that a lot of these sites will sell off your information, so if you do sign up, please create a separate email or create a filter of sorts. That way everything's filtered into that specific folder, and if you win, you will be contacted usually by phone or via your email, so you have to keep your eyes out anyways. As always, every site I'm about to list is 100% legitimate. I don't push any scams. I don't push my own products. I just try to inform because that's what I like to do. So that being said, let's jump in and begin. Number one, let's start with the Publishers Clearinghouse, quite possibly the largest name on the list. And this company is always giving free cash away. And right now they're giving away $7,000 every single week for life. That's $1,000 a day. And all you need to do is sign up. Click on the Win It form. You're just going to have to fill out a simple form, usually your name, your address, and so forth. And you've probably known them from the commercials. Whenever they show up someone's door, they're checking a bunch of balloons. They've been around for quite some time. The company is 100% legitimate. They offer a ton of cash giveaways, most of which you can see on the site once you sign up for an account up here. And from instant wins, the $1 Million Dream Homes, there's a ton of ways to win. And if you're wondering how they make money, the company says they get most of its money from the sale of varied merchandise and magazine sales. So there's no purchase necessary. Everything I'm about to mention, I am going to put in the description with the link. It's 100% free. And again, use a separate email so you don't get bombarded with spam. The next one is a list I really like. It's the website Balance Every Day. They do a great job linking to the many active cash sweepstakes opportunities, only linking to legitimate options. The page is laid out nicely and isn't overwhelmed with ads like a lot of these sites. And what you can do is you can just browse through the cash sweepstakes right now. So for example, you have a Groupon sweepstakes right here. They're giving away 100,000 cash prizes as well as 100 weekly prizes. The Avocados from Mexico is giving away $100 to 100 lucky winners. And this list is constantly updated. You can see I'm scrolling and scrolling. There's usually at least, we'll see if we get to the end right now, 13, and I've seen there's at least been more than 20 in some cases, sometimes 30. And just to make sure when you do go to the site, just check out the end date, make sure that you know the frequency in which you can join, because some do allow you to join more than once. And then the eligibility, that's important. If anything's of interest, just click on the link and fill it out. Again, as long as you follow the rules and you're eligible, then you're rolling the dice like any lottery. You can't play it if you don't enter. That's usually the rule, right? So the Balance Every Day, this is a great legitimate site that will keep you updated much more than I can, so that's the reason I put in this list at number 2. InfiniteSweeps, this is number 3. This is a website dedicated to sweeps. It's another one I like a lot. And what you can do is I already have it filtered. What you want to do when you go to the site is filter it by cash only. I link to it in the description, so it's already filtered for you. And then you can just start scrolling down and you can see that they have pages of just cash sweepstakes. And for example, the first one here is Power Nation. Has a choice to win either a 2016 Ford Mustang or a $15,000 cash prize. Just know when it starts, as well as when it ends, as well as who it's going through. And if you're interested, again, just click on that link. And as long as you are eligible, you have a chance at winning. Again, try to enter as many of these as possible because you never know what you can win. That's what sweepstakes are all about. It's free to join. As long as you have your own little email, you can enter as many contests as you want. Again, InfiniteSweeps, this is free to this browse. You don't need to sign up. All you need to do is, if you're interested in, click on that link and it's going to redirect you right to the page you need to start filling out the information to win. The next one I want to mention is Sweeps Atlas. This one's very clean in how they present the sweepstakes. The only downfall is that they have a pricing scheme here, and it's not going to be free. And as you can see here, the plans do start at $10 a month, but you can do annual for $60, and they have a diamond plan as well. And the thing about this is why they charge is they have a very good filter system with a lot of sweeps that you might not find online, and it's very easy to use. And I'll show you on my dashboard here. I'm logged into my account right now, and you can see if you go to the left side here, you have all of your filters. So if it's what you want is cash, then you'll scroll down until you find the cash option, which will be on the bottom here, and you'll see there's more than 890 available right now. You click on it, and then you'll get a huge list. Right now, more than 89 active sweepstakes. And you just have to browse through again what it's giving away. Since it is certificates and cash, you're going to see a little bit of gift cards as well, but if you scroll through, you can usually find it pretty fast right here. You have $10,000, that's your craft, and these are all reputable sites. So every company they recommend on here is going to be reputable. If not, you can report it. And the great thing about it is they make it easy. There's no ads, no nothing, so that's why you're kind of just supporting them for finding these sweepstakes. And if you're interested, you'll just click on that link, and it's going to take you to the sweepstakes. Again, make sure you follow the rules and restrictions as well as when it expires. Sweepstakes Savannah, just as this another website, I already filtered out just the cash sweepstakes. They do a pretty good job at adding, and they have more than 4 pages, about 80 sweepstakes at the moment, just cash, and they have other ones as well. So if you want to win more than cash, they have other options that you can check out, and you can see the company running it, the restrictions, how often you can enter, when it's added, and when it expires. That's important. Make sure you get in before the expiration date. And if you're interested, just click on the link. You don't need to sign up or anything. You just click on if you wanted this Groupon one, and then it'll load the page. As you can see, it took me straight to the contest, and then you can just go back. If you do go to a lot of these sites, there will be copies, so it's important just to keep tabs on which ones you've joined, because of course you can have duplicate copies. A lot of the times these sweepstakes sites will copy off one another, or you'll just find that users will submit the same sweepstakes, which is fine. You just have to make sure that you know which ones you've already entered, just to avoid that limitation. And the last option I'm going to recommend is just Google. What you're going to want to do is type in cash sweepstakes up there in that search form there. And what you're going to want to do is go to the tools section. And you don't want to look at the anytime results. Instead, look at what's been popped up the past week or month. And if we click on the past week, then you're going to see that everything in the past week, this is everything that's been updated. So you already see some sites that have already been popped up in this video, but a lot of times you can find some companies that will have sweepstakes opportunities. This isn't the best option, but you can browse through and see maybe if there's something that's of interest. So for example, we see this cash sweepstakes for this wholemom.com website, and it takes us to maybe a sweepstakes we didn't hear about, and we could click on that. Or we can go back and I see that discovery.com, that's a popular website, they have a sweepstakes giveaway too. Right here you can already see $100,000 from Lending Tree. So Google, as long as you filter the past week or so, you can see the freshest cash sweepstakes results, and you can just keep browsing through. And if you go to the bottom, they give you other ideas too that you can click on to change up your keywords. Okay, that's going to wrap things up. I hope those websites find you cash sweepstakes. It's going to take some time to enter your information, but there's hundreds and hundreds of cash sweepstakes every single day. Just create a separate email and just start entering as many as you can. Read online. People do win these sweepstakes, and you might have to enter 1,000 before you win one. But if you win, maybe it was worth your time. It's only you can decide what your time's worth. But these are legitimate sites, and most of these sites do push legitimate companies, and most of the time you've heard of the companies that they're promoting. If not, you might just have to do a little bit of research. So that's going to do it for now. As always, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. It helps me out. Check out LushDollar.com. I have a ton of ways to make money, save money. Just be smart with your money. I just like to inform. No products here. That wraps it up. I'll see you guys next time.